guys, well,
Day another dollar.
one more time.
Day another.
Dollar. I'm feeling pretty good this morning. I got some good sleep last night. Me and Caden, I come home after the garage. I had a sinus headache. I wasn't feeling good. And usually when I get real tired, I fight sleep. It's just, I've done it my whole life. You ever seen one of them little kids in the store that shows their butt when they're tired because they don't want to go to sleep and they start fighting and raising hell? That was this guy as a youngin'. Picture me. Put my picture on that little kid as squalling because I absolutely hated going to sleep. I love daylight. I love life. Can't blame me. I just enjoy life. So when you sleep, you wasting your life. So I try to sleep as little as possible and get as much done. You know, a lot of people are like, man, they're like, you work really hard. You know, I'm inspired by you and I appreciate that. See, with me growing up, I grew up poor. So when you grow up poor, you got to work hard or you stay poor. I mean, that's just basic common sense 101. If you want something in this life, you're going to have to budget. So the one thing I'm not scared of is work. I ain't scared to put in a couple hours here. To me, it's like exercise. Like, I don't get to go to the gym. I don't like I still do jiu-jitsu, but I don't do it as much as I would like. Especially now we got this Rona floating around because you never know. So you gotta be easy on it. So I'm not trying to catch nothing. But I still bust my garage because I enjoy a hard day's work. I love when I get home at night, and I've always done it my whole life. I love when I get home at night just being completely wore out. I like to be felt like I have succeeded and done a lot. So I try getting as much done as possible every day of my life, and I've always been that way. But anyways, we're gonna talk to you for a minute. I got the old motor in the back. What you think, Nikki? I met this guy. So yesterday, I'm gonna tell you, this is karma. This is why when you live life positively, it brings positive people around you. You understand? Like I don't go out looking for friends. I just do me. You know, Nigel's the same way. Nigel is a good ass dude. Some people don't like Nigel because they think he's a prick. Some people don't like me, but me and Nigel and John, we all get along because we're all kind of the same. You know, like we don't go looking for negativity, but we just try to bust our ass and get shit done. You know, so as soon as I wrecked, I get out the car and the first person that texted me was Nigel. I'm talking about I must have been sliding when somebody sent him the text message that I had wrecked. Because I'm telling you, as soon as my feet got out the car, my phone vibrated. I pull my phone out as the Safari's coming my way, and it says, Nigel says, "Are you okay?" And then John's like, "Oh, we're taking the front off Nigel's car. We're doing this." Like, me and him we already have a plan on what we were planning on doing. And I didn't even have to ask him, you know, like, because, I mean, I put in my work on their car too, but it ain't even that. Like, he was just like, boom, 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 boom. So people like that, when you keep your life positive, people like that inspire you when you get tired and you get wore out. People like that inspire you to keep on digging. It's just like my fans and my family, my racing family, everybody, all the love I got from everybody. That's the stuff, like, I would quit on myself. But I have too many people behind me pushing me, so when I do get tired in the garage, I don't quit because I know what my focus is. So as long as you keep your focus right and you keep your friends tight, you'll be good for life. Like, everything comes together. But anyways, getting back to the moral of this. So I was looking for a motor. I found a couple. There was a guy who had one for $500, stuff like that. I was gonna go buy it today, and I might still go buy it. But I was at the shop yesterday, and Goose Tucker, Tommy Tucker's dad, you know, Goose, he hit the wall a couple weeks back or whatever at Shady Side. He blowed a freeze plug out of the head and wadded his up good. And you know, he is a very good guy. I see him at the track all the time. I had actually sold him a crankshaft Thursday night at the track before I wrecked. Like, I brought a crank out there and sold it to him for his new build. So he texted me, he said, "Hey man," he said, "you seen this motor?" I clicked on it and it's an LC9. So instantly I sent it the message. I'm like, "Hey man, do you still got it?" His name was Joseph Crump. I said, "Hey man, you still got this?" And then I said, "I'll take it." So I was like, "I can meet you later on today and get it." So I clicked back and I realized he just posted it 16 minutes before that. So the guy messaged me back. He's like, hey man, he's like, if you're messaging me, that means you done tore yours up. He said, I gotta get caught up on the YouTube. So I'm like, yeah, well, I wrecked my car, just caught him up to speed. So he said, well, I'm gonna go ahead and take it down. I can meet you tomorrow. So he's from over towards Shelby area. And I texted him this morning. I said, hey man, I said, you willing to meet? He said, yeah. He said, I'm going to Tractor Supply. I said, all right. I said, well, I'll meet you at Tractor Supply over in Shelby. He said, well, I usually go to the one in Lincoln. He said, I can go to the one in Shelby. He said, but he said, I can go through and meet you at the one in Lincoln. He said, in about 15 minutes. I said, all right. So by the time I got in the car, got my tux in here, getting ready to go, when we pull in, he's pulling in the parking lot. And this motor is nice. It's already got brand new cam bearings knocked in it. Got it for $200, super cheap, when everybody wants $500 for them with rust and everything else just sitting around. So $200 is a heck of a deal for a motor that has brand new cam bearings, all that. It's done been honed, even though we're gonna have to bore it a little bit for my pistons. But like I said, it just come out good. It come out real good. What you think, Nikki? I think she's beautiful, don't you? Look at her. I think she's beautiful.
Oh gosh, I ain't even got
ready. Look at her, look at her. Look, I always do this to her. I pet her like a cat. She gets aggravated.
You didn't even give me time to get ready.
I aggravate her every day. I sit there and poke her. I mess with her, I aggravate the crap. I'm a pest. But
We just have a lot to do today.
Yeah, she's like,
not enough time to get it done.
She's like, you gotta help me clean the house. I'm like, help you clean the house? I'm standing on a car.
It's not all that. We just gotta get all the stuff together. We gotta get some groceries. We got a lot of stuff.
Check this out. We got another score. Come from a guy named Clinton. He owns Max's Automotive Repair here in Lincoln. He's got a garage on the other side of town. I've known him forever. He hit me up. He said, hey man, he said, you need a bumper and stuff. He said, I got this car over here. He said, I'm gonna scrap it. He said, come get what you want off of it. You can have it. So we appreciate you trying to keep up with everybody that gave me stuff. We appreciate you. If you need something worked on, go holler at Clinton too. Like I said, I ain't the only mechanic around. So if you look right here, see how that's flat? The worst part that we have damage-wise is this lip right here. We're gonna have to get this pulled back. So that way that'll turn around and that. The only problem is there's a door, there's a brace up in here. So we have to figure out how to get that pulled back flat like it's supposed to be. But so it's not bad. We'll get it squared away. See, that's just with the molding stuck up on it, how much we've already got. Some dents and stuff to straighten out. I gotta hammer everything out. Like I said, I just gotta get this back corner. I gotta get it knocked out right here. Get it moved out that last little bit. Well, hell, look at that. That paint's thick as crap right there anyways. We gotta go through and get this last little corner. Get it from here to here, out. Below it don't matter as much. I mean, I'll get it up in there. I just got to get it. Once I get it pulled out, it'll be good. But like I said, we're not far off. That's how much we're off right now. If we was to bolt it up right now, it would look like that right there. So we're getting there. So if you look, this right here, basically where that line is, that should be flat on there. I got this pulled out a little bit. I got it pulled out a little bit more so I can hammer it back in, hammer and dolly it back in. So now I'm gonna come in here on this inside edge. I'm gonna take a chisel and I'm gonna come down that edge and I'm gonna push this out about right along that line. And then I'm gonna flatten this whole little curve out to get the curve out of it. And that's the worst part of it. Once we get that, I can hammer and dolly all these spots down, hit them rivets, and we'll get it smoothened out. So let's work on it. Would you look at that? Look at that. It's a Sunday. My man said, yeah, you can come on up here and get it. I hit him up because he's gonna scrap it anyway. I said, man, I think I got a nice quarter panel. Think I can get that little piece off I need? He said, yep, you can come on and get it. So look at that. Now we got a perfect piece of metal. I'll cut it like here, and we'll cut it down and weld it inside the seam here. Now we only have little pieces to patch up and grind. It's gonna look good, ain't it? See if we can't grasp this onto there. What we're gonna do to start with. So we got a little dent here we can fix. We want to keep the welding underneath this molding. That's gonna be the biggest section. Because what I'm gonna do is come in here, I'm gonna measure from here to this peak. That way I knock that little dent down, but I'm gonna cut it from right here about where this hole is. I'm gonna cut it right up through here where it's easy. I'm gonna come in here and there's a little dent right here. I'm probably just gonna split it right here. I'm gonna come in, come down and come across. And I'll come back here and I'll drill my spot welds. And then once I take this piece out, I'll hammer and dolly this out. And I'll put this piece in. But that'll be the easiest way. We got our bolt holes here we can locate. So the first thing I want to do, I want to cut this piece. The reason why I want to cut this piece is if I get it down small enough, then I can overlay it and mark what I need on this. So let me get this thing cut first down to where I think I need it, and then we'll go from there. Boom. So ideally, this is what we're gonna weld in here. So let me knock this little piece of rubber off right there. I'm gonna set this up here. I'm gonna take my bolt loose right here, right there. And that way I can set this up in here. I can mark where I need to weld it at and where I'm gonna go through and replace it. But see how much better that's gonna look? She's officially totaled. I gotta go through and if I set it up here just right, I gotta go through and pull this corner out a little bit. It's pushed in right there. So I'm gonna hook a piece up in here. I'm gonna pull out on it, or I might hook it right here and pull out and flatten that wall out a little bit. Still gotta bring this out a 1/2 inch at the bottoms. We're getting it. Ain't the prettiest, but we're getting it welded in. It's cooling off. We got that little spot right there hot for a minute. Well, looks pretty decent. We got a little low spot here, a little hole there. This is a little bit low. I'm gonna hammer and dolly it a little bit more, and then we're gonna turn around and throw some Bondo on it and just skim it. And then this up in here, I gotta weld this spot. This right here don't have to be pretty. All right, now I got some mud on it. A couple different spots on that bumper.
One person on the grill, she was walking back and forth up around the edge. The bar back there? No, that's what I'm saying. There's only one person on the grill. She want to keep taking orders like we have every little thing we gotta see. Y'all barely got me. I had to mix it with other people. Yeah, I didn't want to lie to you. Yeah, but they shit up again. I'll work it. That's fine.
We're getting this bodywork knocked out on this thing. Look at this thing around through here. Got the quarter panel squared away. I got to block it in. It had a little dent in the fender here. I went ahead and got it, and then I stuck my freaking pants into it. So I got to sand the roughness out of it, which we got to block it all in. It had tag holes, so I went ahead and done them. Had a little spot there, and then there's a spot where Kobe's standing. And then we had a little spot that Matt Moses put in the quarter panel. I still got sand. This trunk deck got some waviness in it across it. I'm gonna trim it out and I'm gonna go through and scuff that and get that squared away. But we getting it. Kobe come over here and look at him. Busting ass, getting the motor out of this thing. He done pulled the intake off the wiring harness stuff. Turbo kit he's working on now, so we're gonna have this motor out here shortly. Like I said, I got the body work getting pretty close on it. He's got the motor pretty much out of it, so we're getting to it. I decided to go ahead and pull the heads off before we pull the motor out of that way I can see the damage of the heads or whatever. Said they got the bent valves. The valves don't look to be bent from the top side. I got it loose. I'm about to pull it up, so I figured I'd stop and record for a minute. I've got all the washers off there, so I'm gonna pull this head off, check if the valves are bent or if there's any damage to this head. I know that head has some damage because I can see where it blowed out. When it broke the rod, it blowed the side of the block out over there, so I know it probably has some damage on it. Like I said, me and Kobe, we getting to it. We getting it. From what I can see, there's a burr right here from where the piston hit. So there's nothing on it that ain't gonna let it blowed the gasket out on this one too. Look right here, it blowed the head gasket right here when it broke that rod. But the actual piston stayed intact. Look right there. It took that edge right there. It broke it off. But luckily it did not turn around and then trash everything like it could have. That old piston I had polished up that time, look at her, she's held in there. That one not so much. Like a valve might have got it right there. That might have been what got the head or something. The valve don't look terrible, but like I said, something hit that. Yep, but we done it pretty good. Look at her. Ooh, that's neat, look. I talked to Nod about welding that up. See what he thinks. Yeah, she got a little crispy right there. A little extra Colonel Sanders. Got a little bit hot. All right, guys. Well, we're going to end the night right here. You tell Kobe thank you for coming to help me out. Where's the rest of you guys at? Where's the rest of y'all out? I'm just playing. I know who's there to support me. No, we got all this stuff took care of. Like I said, we got it out, and I got to see what the damage was. I knew that was torch on that side. That was the fireball, but we got the front touched up. Like I said, we got the gaps are looking decent. I got to throw a little bit more primer right there so I can scuff that in. Got that one fixed. I got the hole cut in the back bumper and got the back bumper mounted on it. Got the quarter fixed. Me and John got the wing fixed so far. So got all that took care of. Got the dent fixed here. And Nigel got the tube front end done. And Colby got the motor tore down. So it's teamwork. We getting it. Teamwork makes dream work. We're going to make it on the race. Watch. You'll see. Ain't no reason why we ain't going to make it. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you one later. Thank you.